it's a big open sea, and there's nothing as far as you can see. And then all of a sudden, this refugee boat appears on the horizon. I think it's like maybe like a boat that is like 20 meters long, 25 meters maybe, but it has 80 people on board. Yeah. So it's like a big tube, you know, a big round tube, and then people are sitting, you know, they're sitting right next to each other on the tube, and then in the middle people are standing. So the whole boat is packed.
Okay, we're moving it again.
천조가리 하나 거치고 있는 사람들이죠. 며칠 동안 씻지도 못하고 배 안에 너무나 구겨져 있어요. 그래서 용변을 그 보트 안에서 앉은 상태에서 그냥 해결해야 되는 거예요. 그럼 거기 물이 들어오고 치고 그 대소변이 막 그 안에 있어서 냄새들이 엄청나죠. 진짜 생지옥에서 나온 사람 같죠.
The urgent solution for our critical case.
Yeah. The first thing we would do is we drop our little ribs, our little boats, with life jackets, and we would hand out life jackets to everybody. So that's the first thing we did on scene.
No, leave it, really.
So when we came there, we handed out the life jackets. But then for some reason, at a certain moment, the bottom collapsed from the refugee boat. So there was no more bottom in it.
Somehow we have people in the water, Stop! Wait, guys! Stop!
So then people started to panic because not many people can swim on these boats.
Go back! Go back, Chris! Go back! Go back up! Help! Pull!
That was the moment when there was a wife, a pregnant woman, swimming like 5 meters away, and she already had foam in her mouth because she aspirated salt water. And then I jumped even if I wasn't allowed. But I'm a rescue swimmer.
Yeah, perfect.
This is our rib driver, and this is me. And this is the woman with the yellow shirt, and you see like the foam over her face.
He's up there.
Bambino, honey.
It's okay. Yeah.
Come on! Anita, man!
Yep. Okay. Do you need me?
Yes.
You're okay. Look at me. It's okay. Should I call for a medic?
Then I got taken out of the water because I was needed in the medic room to treat the woman I just rescued. And then I was 2 hours or something like that working absolutely wet in the medic room. And I went on top of the ship, had a cigarette and some Coca-Cola, and then I just had to cry a little bit. That was a really hard day.
You fought for your survival.
You just need some time to be silent. Chaotic, crazy, people screaming, people panicking, people dying. Yeah, it's pretty intense. To digest everything you've seen, but you really can't digest it because it has been so much.
어두운 바다 이렇게 항해하면 정말 깜깜해서 이제 물소리밖에 찰랑찰랑 소리밖에 안 들려요. 근데 이렇게 난간을 잡고 있으면 정말 난간 한 발짝만 앞에 나가면 이제 죽는 거구나. 죽음이 되게 가까이 있구나.
I think who who's not looking for a better life. We are always looking for how could we make our life better a little bit. I don't understand why you can't flee when you want to have a better life.
So, let's get on the Autobahn.
Rettest die ganze Welt.
My name is Max. I'm living in Hamburg, but I'm born in Berlin. I'm 26 years old. I'm a paramedic and firefighter. Well, it's a German paramedic, but really the same.
Ständig bist du auf der Flucht. Find's schön, dass du bewegst. So viel kennst, so viel erlebst. Doch hat es keine.
I rescue everyone from Nazi to refugee. So I don't care about who you are and what are you talking about or what do you think or what are you doing. As long as you're in danger, I will help you. I will never be a friend with a Nazi, but I will help him. This is what I do because every human is a human, and that I think, yeah, that's the most important thing.
It's a huge thing that Max is doing. The private time is a huge thing in Germany. To spend this for saving lives from other peoples that he doesn't know is not, it's not usual.
Very brave for me, for people who risk their own life and the sea to save other lives, and so I was very surprised that Max told about that.
Da vorne ist der nächste. Finally.
There are people dying right now, and it's really easy to stop the dying. Just go there and rescue the people. That was the really motivation I want. Yeah.
Ich steige werktags in die Straßenbahn zum Proletariat und fang ein kämpferisches Referat an. Sie nennen mich Che Guevara, ich sage keine Klarnamen. Ich habe eine schamanenartige Tanzanlage, ganze 20 Tage.
This is why I went there. I wanted to go there and rescue the people that are drowning because nobody else is there to help them.
Repräsente jeden, der jeden Cent umdreht, auf dem Feld steht gegerbt, vom brennenden Planeten kommt.
You might get hurt in your soul or in your body, for sure. This can all happen, but we have really good people that will catch you afterwards if you're traumatized or something like that.
Gefängnistüren eintreten und für Obdach und Asyl. Für jeden Menschen ohne Verwertungskalkül. Die in Gefechte ziehen auf Ecstasy und in geflecktem Grün. Die verhetzte Zunge kühlen, das Entsetzen ihn unterspülen. Die Verletzungen runterspielen, für etwas Besseres funktionieren.
I don't see any reason why you shouldn't continue with that. I will definitely go back on the ship. There are really bad stories that you experience, but all in all, it is a good story because you're going there to rescue human lives. We always save lives, and we can't save every life, but we can save as many as we can, and this is what we always do.
Eine Sache der Auslegung, in jedem Fall, man legt dich rein, also leg die Arbeit nieder, leg dich hin oder leg dir ne Lein.
You want to go back for the mission again? Yeah, I would like to. Ja, nach der ersten Mission war für mich einfach klar, dass ich jetzt nicht sagen kann, okay, das war's, ich habe meinen Teil getan, ich habe jetzt was gemacht. Normalerweise ist es ja die Pflicht von jemandem, Leuten zu helfen, sondern wenn man es nicht tut, ist das eigentlich eine Straftat.
We fled our lands in time of war, time of famine, time of woe, wearied souls and ragged kids.
My name is Stephanie Hill and I'm a freelancer. I'm working with school classes and try to train them how they can work together and not just against each other.
Doors and hearts were opened wide. Back then you called us refugees.
Schon Ewigkeiten hin, also ich komme eigentlich aus dem Saarland. Das ist so ein kleiner Flecken südwestlich von Deutschland. Ich bin damit aufgewachsen, dass eigentlich so jede Familie wohnt in ihrem eigenen kleinen Haus und hat einen Garten und der Wald ist in der Nähe und eigentlich ist alles so wunderschön. Und wir hatten ja ein paar Dörfer eigentlich weiter, war eine Aufnahmestelle für Flüchtlinge. Und es war für mich ein totaler Schock, weil ich dachte, wir leben in so einem reichen Land. Und dann komme ich da als junges Mädchen rein und denke mir so, oh mein Gott, hier haben die Leute noch nicht mal ein eigenes Zimmer. Und zwar so, es ist eigentlich ja wie ein moderner Knast.
Who looked and sounded just like you.
Und der Rettungseinsatz, den wir damals hatten, war ja am 6. November. Ein totales Chaos war, weil Leute starben, weil einfach die ganze Situation gezeigt hat, dass gerade
When we arrived, there was a lot of people in the water. There was a lot of people dying as we arrived, and the Libyan Coast Guard were trying to bring people up onto their ship. The people on the rubber boat knew what they would be going back to in Libya, all the torture, the rape and the murder which they've experienced in Libya. So they were trying not to go back onto the boat.
Should I send it to you?
Your experience in what?
Yes. This video. It was my. I'm here, the blue one. Aber wir waren eigentlich die ganze Zeit dabei, einfach nur die Leute aus dem Wasser zu ziehen.
No, them first. He doesn't have life jackets. Okay, come on board. Come on board.
Die Leute sind auch ertrunken, also wir hatten auch sehr viele Leichen gesehen auf dem Weg zu diesem Unglück hin, die uns schon entgegentrieben. Ein Körper, der uns entgegengetrieben ist, war auch der von einem Kleinkind. Also ich habe das Kind dann halt eben hochgezogen und direkt angefangen mit der Reanimation, noch auf dem Schnellboot, was aber leider nicht erfolgreich war. Und der ist einfach gestorben, weil er keine Rettungsweste anhatte. So, der ist gestorben, weil er nicht in Sicherheit leben konnte.
2 days we were sailing towards Sicily. Very, very difficult 2 days. People were just, the guests, a lot of them were just crying the whole time. Very, very depressed. This crisis is not a natural disaster. It's not an earthquake or a volcano or a tsunami or something like that. There's a lot of factors which creates this crisis, but they can all be taken away by man. And it's not really an inability because they can help, they're choosing not to.